It's not often that you come across old semi-functional 286 computers from the 1980s, and that's exactly what I have come across. I thought I'd make this video because I have actually just sold this on eBay, and I wanted to have some kind of record of it because I don't think it's going to be anytime soon before I come across a vintage PC as cool as this Mitac Mistation 2. On this unit, the keyboard and mouse actually plug in on the side, and I'm actually going to give you guys like a little side profile. So that's what it looks like on one side. To undo the case, there's a screw like this on the other side as well, and there's one screw on the rear of the unit as well. So let me actually show you the rear I/O as well, so that we can fully appreciate this vintage machine. And it really is vintage. I know that term gets thrown around a lot, but there we go. There is the power unit. There it is, the model M1212, I think, made in Taiwan. It's got a VGA video out, and then you've got a printer and RS-232 port. There looks like there is obviously expandability there. That's the third screw that you need to remove. So I am going to take the top off so you can actually see the internals of this as well, because I gather there's not going to be many videos of this unit. So I thought it'd be really cool to actually put something up on YouTube to share this gorgeous little machine. Once the three screws have been removed, the case is pretty easy to open. It just slides off from the back. So if I use one hand, there you go, it just pops open like that, and then you can just lift it off. And it's quite a heavy steel panel, as you can see, and then that reveals the insides of the computer. So with the case off, I've now connected a keyboard, and also at the rear I have connected a power cable and obviously the VGA out, which is leading to this monitor over here. I wanted to keep this desk relatively clear so we can just focus on the magic inside. The first thing I noticed was this rather peculiar power button, which leads with this plastic kind of stick which pokes into the power supply. I thought that was really weird. There you can see the RAM, and then the motherboard. Unfortunately, I'm not smart enough to be able to tell you what all these different chips do on this motherboard. Here you've got a Type 32 hard drive from Connor. I believe that's a 170 megabyte hard drive. There's some IDE cables, there's your floppy drive, and I'm going to show you what happens when I power this unit on. Before I turn this on, I thought I would move the monitor a little bit closer so you can actually see the display pop up, and I will also turn my microphone around so you get like the full audio of this thing powering on, and hopefully that old hard drive clicking away, which is a magical sound. Right, so I've powered on the computer. You can hear that fan in the power supply spinning away. And the first thing you see on screen is it's a Phoenix 286 ROM BIOS version 3.1 from 1985 to 1989. The computer has 640K of base memory, 384K of extended memory. Now, what I found with this is that you have to input the hard disk type, and as you can see, that is a hard disk Type 32. And in order to run the setup, I have to press F2 on the keyboard. Setup will attempt to correct these errors through also configuration. Hit any key, and it doesn't work. Now, then what I have to do is go down into hard drive, this hard drive 1, where it says not installed, and then I have to actually use this the arrow keys on the keyboard to change the type, and we have to go all the way down to Type 32, and that automatically fills in all the other information about the hard drive. And in order to get this to work, I have to press escape to reboot. So I'll press escape now, and what will happen now is hopefully this will boot into MS-DOS. You can hear it just getting ready there, and got we'll see what happens. So it's reading the memory this time, and then we're going to be the hard drive, sorry, the floppy drive is going to seek and probably come up with that seek error message. Or there you go, starting MS-DOS. Starting MS-DOS. Excellent, there we are. Absolutely awesome. I know you can run some commands, but I don't really know what I can do with this. I don't even know what's fully on this hard drive. It just boots into MS-DOS. I just wanted to, like I said, record this because I have sold this item and I don't know when I'm going to see another unit like this. And I'm kind of unsure as to whether I should have sold it really, because these are just so cool. And I would have loved to have learned a bit about MS-DOS and maybe get some programs, maybe get some floppy disks and get some MS-DOS programs running. I don't know. There's only so much time in the day. So as much as I would have loved to have messed around with this, I think there are other people that are probably more into this than I am, and maybe they'll be able to enjoy it. I think this is going to a good home. I think the buyer is a pretty vintagey computer addict from what I can tell, and hopefully he or she will be very pleased with this unit. Anyway, that is a super cool little look at the Mitac Mistation 2.